last week's episode, Britani Bateman made huge accusations against Meredith Marks that she was assaulted. She stated that her hair was pulled and that her chair was shook. And Meredith has maintained that it's not what Britani or Bad Weather is claiming. Now, Bad Weather is really driving the narrative that Britani is going with. When Heather Gay was asked how come nothing happened if it was as you guys stated, she claimed the airline didn't want to do anything because they were celebrities. I found that kind of delulu, considering the fact that with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, the FBI was called. And really, if the whole entire cast of Vanderpump Rule was to walk past me, I would not know any one of them. And I also wouldn't know anyone from Below Deck or Southern Charm because I don't watch those shows. And that is the thing. They are not well known outside of this very niche audience. Whitney Rose at BravoCon, she was basically asked the same question. Well, what happened with Porsha Williams basically just blew that whole nonsense out of the water. I mean, I always thought it was bullshit anyway. Porsha Williams, she got into a verbal altercation with a passenger, a commercial flight, and the FBI was waiting for her as soon as the plane landed in Atlanta to interview her. You guys were flying from Barbados back to Utah. There is no way, if it went down like that, that the airline is going to be turning a blind eye to it, especially on a commercial flight. There were other people on that flight with you guys, even in first class. So I'm calling bullshit on it right now, especially given that what happened to Porsha. These things always have a way of coming out, right? That is a very serious accusation, and I would not put it past Bad Weather to basically be a messy-ass drama queen. So what do you guys think now in light of what happened with Porsha Williams? Do you still believe Britani and Bad Weather's version of events? When Britani was retelling Heather what happened, she claims that she was asleep and she didn't know what happened. You know, Angie, she's kind of being neutral about it. She does think that Meredith was acting really mean towards her, but not at that level that Bad Weather and Britani is trying to push. Mary Cosby, she sat down with Meredith and it was basically like, yeah, girl, you were unhinged. But again, no collaboration with what Britani is claiming. And Braun, she was the one that actually, in her confessional, even though she wasn't defending Meredith, she actually was questioning it all. Like, okay, if it's as bad as you guys are making it seem, how come the air marshal wasn't called? How come the FBI wasn't called? How come none of the passengers took pictures or anything? Again, it was a commercial flight. They were not isolated in first class. There were other passengers in first class with them, as well as the production crew. So what do you guys think? Do you still believe that it's as Bad Weather and Britani is trying to spin it as? Because Britani's narrative of what happened isn't just that she was berated and screamed and yelled at and cursed at. She's basically making assault accusation. And yeah, Bad Weather, we know you really want to take down Lisa Barlow, even if Meredith has to be collateral damage.